Kit Kats Can Read. Hey guys, it's Katie and welcome to another video, and in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you my November TBR. I'm really excited about these book choices this month because I've mixed it up a bit. I've still got the TBR jar challenge, I've got some book club books to read as well, but all of the books that I've got on this month's TBR, I'm really super excited to get around to reading, and I honestly cannot wait. So I've split this into like two piles because I've got like book club reads slash buddy reads in one, and then the other goes towards my TBR jar challenge, and I'm just going to leave it as those two piles and just really hope for the best when it comes to these books. So I will start with the book club reads. I've got And I Darken by Kirsten White, which is in a book club on Goodreads. I've then got The Wrath and the Dawn by Renee Adier, which is also on a book club on Goodreads. I've then got Warcross by Marie Lu, which is actually on a couple of the book clubs on Goodreads, as well as a book club that's on Facebook. And also I'm buddy reading this along with my good friend Aria from Book Geek Movie Freak, and so I'm really excited to get around to reading this, and I'm glad that we both agreed on this book, and yeah, I can't wait to get around to reading it. Another book that I've got on a book club from Goodreads is This Savage Song by V.E. Schwab, and then I'll place a picture over here because I've only got the ebook of this, but Renegades by Marissa Meyer, I believe, is going to be the Once Upon a Time read along book for November, so I can't wait to read that with everybody for them. And then finally, Wonder by RJ Palacio is my very book club read, and Pivot Point by Casey West was the other book, and I've read that, so I've got Wonder to read, and I really wanted to read this book in November, so I'm super excited that I've got to read this. I've also got Where Silence Gathers by Kelsey Sutton, which is the sequel, spin-off, companion novel to Some Quiet Place, which I read with my good friend Keisha, and we agreed that we should really get this book finished by the end of the year, so we thought, hey, let's try and plonk it on November, if not December, so it might be like a November-December sort of like time period to get this book read. So next of all, I've got my TBR jar challenge picks, and I mixed it up quite a bit this time, so I'm really super excited. So the book that I pulled out for November's challenge is to read a 2016 new release. So the book that I selected was Super Awkward by Beth Garrett. So this came out last year, and it's a book that's very much like Georgia Nicholson, and yeah, I'm super looking forward to giving this a read. So it seems like a really fun contemporary, and something that's probably going to make me giggle, and think it's something that I'm gonna need in November. Then I've still got other challenges from other months that I have yet to complete, next of which is to read a standalone. So I picked up Turtles All the Way Down by John Green. Really have a massive urge to give this book a read, so I thought I'd put this towards this challenge this month. Next challenge is to read an old review book. So for this one I picked up A Court of Mist and Fury by Sarah J Maas, which I'm actually in the middle of reading. I started reading it again just the other day when I finished the Harry Potter book. So yeah, I'm excited to get back into reading it again. Like, I read like one page and I was just like, like getting all the feels again. So yes, I'm definitely looking forward to this. I don't know why I put it down in the first place, so I'm glad that I picked it up and that I can still remember everything that happened in it. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing if I can actually finally complete this in November. Next challenge is to read an adult book. Now I believe this is like kind of an adult book because it's like based on The Walking Dead, so for me it feels like it's kind of like an adult sort of like horror thriller sort of book, because like I say, it's based on The Walking Dead. So it's called Guts. It's by Paul Vigna, and it says The Anatomy of the Walking Dead, and on the back it just has like bits on like The Walking Dead. So yeah, I thought I would give this a read because I actually received this for review, so I thought I would plonk this on this month to get around to reading, and The Walking Dead has just recently started again, so what a perfect time to read this. Next challenge was to pick and read a book from a TBR jar. The book that I pulled out is actually quite a book that I've had for a while, and this is actually an advanced reading copy, but it's called The Traitors by Tom Becker. So a floppy little arc that I've got here. I remember receiving this from a friend of mine. It's actually a fairly short book, like just under 300 pages, but it's quite a short book. So all it says on the back here is, betrayed your friend, beware they're coming to get you. So it would be good to get this book read, as I've had it for quite a while, so we shall see. The next challenge was to use random.org and to pick a book from a list, because I've got a list of every single book that I own, and I used it towards all of my like young adult and new adult sort of books that I've got mushed together. And I'll put like the picture just over here of like the result that I've got. It was like 380 something, and so the book that corresponded to that number was Missing by Catherine McPhail. Yet again, another book that I've had a while, and this is also quite a short book. This I got from a library sale, I believe, and it's under 200 pages, so this will not take me long at all. This is probably going to be like a fill-in sort of book, so this would be perfect, but I'm hoping that I can get it read and completed in November. And the final TBR jar challenge is to read a Jennifer Armentrout book, which is kind of perfect because I just recently got her latest release and I have an urge to read it. So this is called If There's No Tomorrow, and this one I haven't even read the synopsis of because, yet again, just like Colin Hoover, Jennifer Armentrout is an autobiographer. I don't even read what the books are about, I just like to get them and then I like to go into them blind. So I'm not even going to read to you like the synopsis or anything, I just want to find out for myself and like be all surprised and everything. Might have a little glimpse of it, sometimes I like to tease myself and sometimes I just cannot restrain myself and I have to have a little look. So yeah, I just would like to give this book a read and get her new release out of the way, so I'm really excited to give this book a read. So there you have it, guys. I'm going to attempt to like hold all of these. I know this is like a very overly ambitious sort of TBR for the month, so I'm hoping, because of the fact that most of these are actually like book club reads and buddy reads, that they will spur me on to read. If I'm reading with other people and like discussing books with other people, it kind of does spur me on to give them a read. So I'm really excited about all these books all the same. I'm going to Amsterdam, so I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to have a lot of reading time, so I'm hoping I can get some sort of reading done, but I will take a few books with me. I'm not sure yet, but I will place a TBR of the separate Amsterdam sort of video when I go. But that's it for this video, guys. If you have read any of these books that I've mentioned in my TBR, then please do comment down below and let me know what you thought about them. If there's any books that you reckon I should definitely take to Amsterdam, then let me know down below in the comments as well. I'm very excited to just take some books with me whilst I'm on holiday. I'm really excited, but if there's any other books that you want to talk about, let me know down below. Also let me know what you guys are reading in November in the comments and let's start a little conversation about it. Don't forget to follow me on my social media, links will be in the description box below. I love chatting with you guys are what help me do my channel and what help keep me going, and I love you all to pieces, so I'm very grateful that you have stuck around and all that sort of thing. So yes, that's it for this video. Give me a thumbs up if you have enjoyed it, keep smiling, keep reading and be happy, and I'll see all of you wonderful awesome people in my next video. Bye!